Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial on how to play through Break. It's a very wily level, there's lots of red dudes doing all sorts of different things, and they're really hard to control. So I'm going to explain my philosophy behind this run, and it is as follows. I'm trying to reduce entropy as much as possible. The more the red dudes scatter in different directions, the more you have to change up your movement to accommodate that, and the harder it is to shoot them. Because they spawn, and they move out so quickly from where they spawn, and they change direction so quickly after they spawn, it's incredibly difficult to shoot them anywhere where they're not just immediately spawning. And as such, I've made it as much of a point as possible in this run, to kill them as soon as possible, reduce entropy, and that way you can stay on a set line. This will increase consistency and make it harder for you to die, hopefully. Second point, pistols over shotguns. We've had this discussion before. I don't think I need to rehash it. And the third thing is that I'm going to be going through every point in this level that I feel you can commonly mess up for whatever reason. And I'm going to go over what to do if that happens. Not if, when that happens. Because there is no perfect break. There is no perfect way to go through there. You will mess up. Things will go wrong. Things will break. A fourth point, don't ever mash buttons. The last thing you want to do is mash buttons, simply because it'll progress time. Because we're on a very tight run, well, not the tightest you can get, but very tight for a consistent run through, you don't want to mash buttons because it'll advance time to the point where it may be difficult to get back on your track. A lot of this requires you just taking your time to make your shots, and that will make it quick. It's a little paradoxical, but the slower you go, the faster this level will go. As you begin to learn how to play through the level efficiently, you'll start to do it, and you won't mess up. So without any further ado, let's play through Break. Let's play through Break. What? I've never had that happen before. That's okay. We adjust. Okay, second spawn there. 17 seconds with something I've never seen before happen. That's pretty good. Let's do a second run through real quick. As you can see, bad things are happening all the time at this level, but we adjust. We conquer, and we make do. So 14 seconds is about where you'll average with this level as long as you're doing it to plan, and it's your first time playing it through your run and throughout the entire game. I'm assuming that you're not going to be playing through it over and over and over again and your final run, because you're going to be doing an any percent run, and that's what this line or run is made for. So let's get started and break through point by point what I did. The last two little runs I did weren't exactly how it should go in an optimal world, but the reason why I included those is because those were basically, well, I skipped out one I threw out one in the middle because I just completely missed something and I didn't want to deal with all that. But I would have been able to recover from it anyway. What we're dealing with right here is now a play-by-play of how you go through. After that, I will go through all the contingencies that can and will happen as you play through this level. This is a lot. Alright, drop down here. Fire. Fire. Okay, I'm going to go very slowly through. So what you're about to see happen in a second is I'm going to take an extra jump in the beginning. What I actually want you to do is to take a jump, run forward, and then take a final jump to dodge the bullet from the third red dude you'll encounter. That's very important. I'm sorry for the misinformation, but re-recording all of this would be kind of a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, as you drop down you want to hit him. I'll go more into detail later on how to do that without losing any time. Jump, jump, smash, jump, smash, throw. be very careful to throw your crosshair to the side and toss the bat before you go and grab the gun. Eventually you'll get it into one sweeping motion as you move forward, but until then, practice doing it while time is stopped like this. If you don't do that, the bat will collide with the gun and sometimes send it catapulting. Worst case scenario even, you'll accidentally hit the gun with the baseball bat and shatter the pistol. In that case, move forward towards that pistol right there on the bottom left of the screen and grab that pistol, and then jump along this just like I'm doing now, which is the normal strat, and proceed as normal. Here we have another contingency. Normally a guy should be out the door by now. It's because I didn't jump far back behind me as much as I should have. I'm pretty sure that's why, at least. Jump forward, jump back, fire, and proceed as normal with the level. You'll always end up with 2 red dudes at the end right there, usually. Okay, let's run through that again. I'll go through a couple of other things. Smooth sweeping motion. Pay extra attention for that shot I just made. Always get that shot. I did it very quickly. You may need to take half a second just to sit there, position your mouse, and make sure you get the shot off. Slower is faster. Get that shot off now. Okay, no one's there. We'll do a little jump back and forth. Fire. Get this guy now. Jump to the side. There are 2 guys left, and I can deal with them shortly. Let's do another run through. Going down, right there. Fire. And I got caught. What happened right there is I didn't strafe to the side enough. You always, in this level, need to be moving and jumping so that even if someone gets a shot off because your timing is off and the line or run isn't perfect in terms of timing, you need to be moving out of the way already. Alright, fire. Now jump to the side like that, and we get as far as possible to the back. That'll allow that guy to come through the door. He usually doesn't like to come through the door if you get too close to the doorway, so just jump pretty far back. You can preemptively shoot him. Another thing to watch out for is, especially the guys there when they spawn, they'll reach down for a gun when they see the gun if they don't already have one. So just be aware of that, and if you see them start to kneel down, that means they don't have a weapon and that they're reaching for one. Alright, so now what we're doing, we're dropping down. Oh, I missed the second guy. What we're going to do in this situation is, instead of picking up the gun that's on the floor right now, I'm actually going to destroy this guy with melee so that I don't upset my line. The longer you spend getting that pistol ready, the harder it is to progress with the level on time. So you should pick up the gun as soon as possible. It sounds like I didn't hit that guy that I shot with the first shot. And I can double check it with my peripheral as I strafe back here to get this shot off. It looks like I got him now, so we're going to continue with our line. Fire this guy. Another great situation that we're in. Well, not great. It's awful, but it's a great thing for me because now I get to show you what to do. I call this game peekaboo. It sucks. They always, not always, half the time, they're going to have a better reaction time than you are. It's just the facts. Don't play quick draw with red dudes. Instead, what you do is you back up as far as you can, within reason, and reposition yourself so that you have reaction time to move away from the bullets. If you get right up on the pillar and try and do that, it's not going to be very good, and if you mess up for whatever reason, you won't have any time to change your trajectory or dodge out of the way of the bullet. Movement. Oh, I missed him. What you do is you just double back and hit him anyway. The line will be fine. So you want to jump as far back out that way as you can, and then shoot him. That'll also get you close. Shoot this guy. Oh, I missed. That's okay. Oh, damn. So movement's really tricky with this one. Okay, once you get here, jump far as you can this way. Fire. Okay, looks like there's a guy right there. I'm going to fire again. I'm going to get as close as I can right here and set myself up to grab that pistol. I can shoot him now. And him. And that makes it pretty easy. You want to be jumping around as much as possible. Over time, you'll get a sense of when you should be moving. I jump there, right there, and it usually throws off this guy so that even if he does fire, because sometimes he does fire preemptively, he's just a wizard of some sort, I'll be able to just squeeze on by or jump over the bullet or something. It's risky. And that's just part of this level. If you have a double spawn, if you have a double spawn right here at any point, always take those guys out first unless you have a very pressing reason not to. These guys aren't as likely to mess you up. Unless, well, an exception to this, for example, would be if the second guy, or the first guy, has maybe not the first guy. If the second guy has no weapon of any sort, and has nothing he can pick up like a shotgun or anything, it would be a good idea to take out a shotgun red dude to your left. Because shotgun red dudes are really hard to fight, and generally just a pain in the butt, and they restrict your movement. Let's do another run through. See, even playing through very slowly, I got a 17-second time, and I really wasn't in danger of dying at any point. This strategy is surprisingly consistent as long as you pay attention to what's going on around you and think strategically. You will make it out of break alive every time. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually go through movement. I know I've said I'm going to go through movement about 5 times to this video, but this is the actual time. Let's do this. So what I did there in the beginning is I got that one first jump. I ran straight forward without jumping, and then I jumped just in case this guy on my left right here just decides to shoot me like a wizard, because sometimes he just does that. I jump out as far to the right, if we're looking at this guy, as I can, to situate myself in a way that this guy will want to come out through these double doors. I then situate myself right here, close to this pistol, and jump out back here. This gets me in a nice position to deal with these guys, hopefully, and maybe play peekaboo with the last 2 guys. If you miss a shot, or that second red guy doesn't spawn on my left right here, as he should, you're going to end up with 3 guys right here. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, and especially if there's 2 shotgun guys, it can be very dangerous. Don't play peekaboo, play smart, and play safe. It's better to lose 4 seconds figuring out a safe way to get through break than to play through it 3 times trying to save 4 seconds. Once you get to those last 2 guys, you can pretty much do whatever you want. It's just 2 guys, and you can probably handle them without any real... See, I jumped that right there. Without any real difficulty, you know, as long as you have your head about you. Oh, I messed that up. See, this is where entropy is okay. It's okay for entropy to take hold. The point is, you've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 red dudes or 7 red dudes at this point, and having 2 left isn't that big of a deal because you've managed to reduce the entropy for 6 or 7 of them. And that's where the beauty of this strat lies. Now you're left with only 2 dudes that you have to make up a strategy for, instead of having to formulate a way through possibly the entire level. I think I'm going to leave you guys with this. This is how you kill this guy without losing time. What I usually do is I just let myself drop down and then start pressing W. I'll make a little beep noise. Beep. Right there. And once you hit the ground, you can literally hit the ground running. Beep. There we go, just like that. Well, that's about it for today. I'll leave you guys with that. Have a good night.